Good morning, afternoon, evening. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professionals IGP. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professionals IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable knowledge seekers, today I am your host for the afternoon. My name is Rituparna Datta. I am from Bangladesh. Dear knowledge seekers, I am I am proud to associate with IGP. IGP, a pure non-profit organization, is a social and ISO certified international educational and training institute. In the last 3 years, we have already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus professions and 4,500 plus organizations. Institute of Global Professionals IGP and ISO 9001 2015 and 10002 2018 is a training facility for skill development which was founded in 2020 and is generating competent candidates to meet demand in the global labor market by providing professional qualifications. The Institute of Global Professionals is an educational institute that provides social work globally recognized and reputable. We serve student and community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one's skill just by acquiring formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate proficient generations all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, and internationally to students, job seekers, job holders, and also for learners through respective campus locations and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education isn't a business product. It's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminars, courses, awards, quiz competitions, monitoring and counseling, etc. On the other hand, we are also trying to offer more than 100 premium services for free, like creating our portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and world knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can upgrade all day. Kids learning games websites, free courses, converter sites, and many more. We have we help to empower youth to learn to meet their expectations and dreams and become highly skilled people. We implement several training programs, webinars, and offline online courses for youth and learners by professional trainers, speakers, and coaches. Our session has conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kinds of youth to promote the education of their abilities and personalities. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professionals. We believe that education is love and light and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and will serve them with good research and practice method. We must have a genuine concern for the learners. We represent more diversity, growth, and innovation and record. To lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity, IGP members are committed to offering effective, best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind, don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable to us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind, don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable to us. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we have already completed for 1543 webinars successfully. Wow. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we have already completed 1543 webinars successfully. Wow. Dear IGPC speaker, participants, and well wishers, at this moment, this is a very important message for you all. We changed and designed our website www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have surprises for everyone. Hope you will be benefited. We already launched our new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or login, you can't enjoy our services. So create your account for once with your proper information. Note that with your proper information, you will enjoy all features. With mismatched data, you can't do anything here. From now on, you have to participate in live quiz competition in our website. We replaced Slido. You have to join directly on our website. Now you can check all of our previous webinars with verified e-certificate. Now it's easier to time oriented. Because after the session, we will not provide you with any for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, you passed your you passed, you will receive your certificate, otherwise not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you are a host of IGP, you can download your certificate of gratitude. If you are an online quiz competition winner, you can download your certificate of participation. If you are selected for a lifetime membership, you can download a certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, if you participate in any award function which organized combined support with IGP, you can download that also. You can instantly prepare and download 18 types of instant certificates from our website within a minute. Certificate of Global Professionals Membership, Certificate of Global Influencer during the pandemic, Certificate of Active Knowledge Seeker, Certificate of Social Activist during the pandemic, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2020, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2021, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2022, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 1, Authentic Assessment in Teaching Learning, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 2, Teaching English as a Foreign Language and Assessment, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 3, Digital Classroom Engagement Tool, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 4, The New Trends in Education, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 5, Upskilling, Organizational Leadership and Managerial Skills, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 6, Trends and Innovation in Mathematics Education, Certificate of Participation Webinars Series 7, Research a Comprehensive Approach, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 8, Art in Teaching, Special Program in the Arts, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 9, 21st Century Tools in Teaching Mathematics, Certificate of IGP Corporate Ambassador, Certificate of IGP Campus Ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now, you can participate in 1000 plus international level quizzes with verified e-certificate. Teaching tips for teachers, health tips for parents, health tips for teens, gamification tools for teachers. You can join IGP alumni. You can check out our 50 plus premium services website for free and many more. Dear IGP well wishers, we promised previously, but lack of technical issues, we are late sending you on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous credentials. We solved all issues from our website. Now you can enroll, reset password, everything you can check your dashboard for all webinars details. It's a cordial request to you. Check all buttons and pages on our website. Surely I can say you will be benefited. Thank you, but note that without an account or login, you can enjoy our services. At present, we are going to start our 1544 program name External Communication System. And our today's speaker, Sir Dr. Rajnarayan Awasthi. Before I hand over the stage to Sir, want to share a little bit about our speaker, senior officer, well, and in charge, technological translation, Electronics Corporation of India Limited. Now is a very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Now is a very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Hello, sir.
So should I start my presentation? I'm very thankful to IGP for inviting me in this program, and I'm very thankful to our learned audience, our esteemed audience who are listening me globally. So today my topic will be external communication system. So this external communication system means how we do the communication with external agencies, and whether we are working in any academic institution or whether we are working in office. This is very important part of academic curriculum. So what is the objective of today's program? I will be going that need of external communication, distinguishing between different types of external communication, identification of form of external communication, outlining the stages of production of correspondence, and familiarization yourself with the methods of external communication. So this is very important. So let us know what is external communication. So external communication is the process of exchange of message and information with person outside the organizations. So one thing you should remember that external communication is a exchange of message and information. So there are two things. One thing may be message, it may be in crypto also, and information with person outside the organization. Here we should remember, suppose we are working in academics and our college is having different type of its branches in different cities that won't come under this. For that we will use internal communication. But suppose we want to make a communication with a college of different organization in the same city, it will come under this category, external communication. So external communication means any communication which goes beyond our organization. It may be same city, it may be a neighbor, it may be outside, it may be foreign country. So it enables the management to business of a business to keep in touch with external persons and organizations. So, gentlemen, when we do the external communication, this external communication gives two advantages. We keep in touch with our business partners, with persons, with clients, organizations, and which is essential for successful conduct of business. Nowadays, no business can go alone. We have to be in touch with different type of organizations, what type of research and development they are doing, what new products they are making. Because when we are working in an organization, we have to keep in touch with the pace of development. What other people are developing, we should also go on development. Our R&D should not go behind. Suppose our competitors are going to launch any product. Before they launch any product, we should do the survey of our company that whether we can also go in this business. Okay, suppose we are not able to go with that business. In today's world, nobody can run the business alone. So we should consult that company whether my company can collaborate you. If you are mastered in electronics, we are mastered in mechanical. So whether I can give my input to you, for these all purpose, this external communication plays a very, very vital role. So for a successful conduct of business, this is very important. Now, what is the need of external communication? That we should know. So, as everybody knows, that communication is a very vital part of management. No management can without communication, and it helps in maintaining favorable relationship with outside contact. The need for external communication arises fro- from the necessity of keeping with regular touch with outside in order to carry out business activities in successfully. If we are not having external communication perfectly, we cannot do our business successfully. So remember, our business success is 95%, it depends upon external communication. We should be very master, we should be very prompt, we should be very punctual, we should be grammatically very high standard of language we should use. All these things affects for the success of our business. So this need for external communication is very, very important. Without the external communication, management cannot run the business, whether it's academic or production or service or any type of R&D business. Now, the results of effective external communication. So, when we are going for this external communication, so what is the result? How we can come to know that our external communication is most effective? So, effective, if my external communication is effective, it will increase the prestige of organization. Remember, anything you can earn, but earning the prestige of organization is very, very difficult. For that purpose, you should have a very prompt external communication. Grammatically, it should be very correct, very impressive language you should use. So, among the investors, customers, suppliers, and in general public, you see, when we run the business, when we run the school, suppose our communication is very fast. Suppose we are running a school and we give a feedback of a student to his or her parents in a very prompt manner. Definitely, this message will go in a very long way in the general public. So, in general public, they will also be very enthusiastic to send their words to your school. For that purpose, this external communication plays a very, very vital role. Neatly produced and promptly delivered communication invariably creates a favorable impression and enhances goodwill. You see, when we suppose we are sending a report card of a student of your college and we are sending to parents directly, there should not be ambiguity. It should be very neatly produced. It should be promptly delivered. It should not be like that that the result has come today and after 15 days we are preparing examination report card. So this report card and all, it should be very prompt. As soon as result comes, every homework we should do and only final work, final numbers we have to put on report card. And when it goes to parents, when it goes to anything, it is not only academic report card, suppose it is our balance sheet, it is our annual report. When it goes to customers, they feel very happy. And they feel happy. Why? Because it has come in a very prompt manner and they feel how much my company needs me, how much my company respect me. So it will give a very good impression and it will enhance the goodwill. Because goodwill you cannot earn in a single day or night. It takes months together, it takes year together. Sometimes to make a good to maintain the goodwill, many organizations and academic institutions they have spent their generations only to maintain the goodwill. It also improved the public relations by keeping the public including investors, will inform about the activities. This helps in securing their understanding about the enterprise and activities. So these are very important things. Public investors, they will also come to know that what my organization, what type of activities it is doing, and it will improve the business. So by creating favorable relationship with customers, suppliers, and public in general. So these are very basic things. It will increase the prestige, it will have a improved relationship, and it will have improved business. So this is very important thing when we go for effective external communication system. Now, what type of communication systems are there? You see, personally, there are various type of external communication, but basically it's a oral and written. External communication may be of mainly two types: oral communication and written communication. All business correspondents use both type of communication, and they are used in type of communication in varying degree depending on the nature of business and needs of particular communication. So this is very important thing, that oral communication may be of two types. One is personal visit for face to face communication, and second is telephonic communication. So these two things are very important. One is face to face communication and another is telephonic communication. Now, what is face to face communication? Personal visits are for face to face conversation is an effective means of external communication. Communication. The greatest advantage of face to face communication that it is more effective. And a business deals which may take weeks to finalize anything, if we are using this face to face communication, it will, you can do your business activities within no time. So this face to face communication is very important. Now telephonic communication, it is widely used for oral communication. Both the internal and external communication, the greatest advantage of telephonic as means of oral communication, it is speed and effectiveness. So this is speed and effectiveness is the most important thing. Moreover, it does not provide any written record of communication. So this is one thing. When we are using the telephonic communication, this is only disadvantage, that though our work will be done very fast, but it will not have any written record of the communication. For anything, we should have the written record. Until unless we don't have the written record, our communication cannot be done very perfectly. So, what is written communication? External communication through written media is most effective means of maintaining favorable relationship and external business contacts. Letters from the most widely used media of external business communication. The main function of business correspondence is to open up the maintain external relationship. Suppose we want to maintain the external relationship. So for that purpose, this external relationship and this external communication is most important thing. So as well as we have to initiate, conduct, and conclude the business transaction of all types. That's why it is known as lifeblood of modern trade and commerce. So this is very important. This written communication plays a very vital role. You can say it is a lifeblood of modern trade and commerce. In modern trade and commerce, if you are not perfectly doing the external communication, we cannot come across the success in our organization. So this is most important thing for the external communication system. Now the drafting of correspondence. How the correspondence is being drafted. That is also very important. How or by whom the correspondence will be drafted or composed will depend on the nature and importance of message. So we should do two things. One is nature and importance of message is very very important. Same way, volume of correspondence work, the type of organization setup work, and the degree of mechanization adopted, these things are very important while drafting the correspondence. One is message, one is importance, nature, volume, type of organization, and degree of mechanization adopted. These are very, very important things. So, what are the methods of drafting? It may be a manual drafting, it may be a dictation, verbal or written notes, standard paragraphs. These four things are mainly used. We have to manual drafting. Sometimes our senior officers they have to go for a dictation. Same way, verbal or written notes. Sometimes we have to go for written notes, and sometimes we have to go for standard paragraphs. So these are very very important things of the communication system. Now, when we do the correspondence, we should always remember two things, whether it is centralized correspondence or decentralized correspondence. Centralized correspondence means it is a centralized plan. Drafting correspondence is done in a central correspondence department by trained staff under the supervision of well experienced officer. What are the advantages of centralized? Because the staff is very trained. Our staff is very trained. So they provide uniform and highly quality correspondence work. That is most important. It increases the output of work and continuity of policy and approach towards customers can be maintained in all correspondence emerging from the office. This results in better relationship with customers and provide a goodwill. So, if you are doing the centralized correspondence, our correspondence is centralized. So, definitely the quality of policy and approach towards customers will be very perfectly, and we can have better relationship with our customers, and in turn, it will improve our goodwill. So, all correspondence being drafted by the same set of staff help in maintaining a uniformity. When same set of staff is doing the correspondence, so we will maintain the very high degree of correspondence in the entire organization. So these are very important things for any organization. How do we do the centralized correspondence? Though this centralized correspondence is having some disadvantage. So that also we should know what are the disadvantages. So where the correspondence is of specialized nature, decentralized or departmental correspondence is more convenient. In the decentralization plan, all correspondence work of each functional department are performed within the department by its own staff. The correspondence work is done under the control and supervision of departmental manager and executives. So this is very important thing. Whenever we are doing the decentralized correspondence, that time our supervision and our departmental managers are having proper control. So this decentralized correspondence, they will have more liberty because now any correspondence is being done by the finance department. They know better about balance of payment. They know about the credit policy. They know about the delivery system. They know better what are the financial penalties. So if it is a decentralized correspondence, that has also some advantages. So in any organization, when we are going for systematic correspondence, we must maintain the balance between centralized and decentralized correspondence. There must be a balance. It is not that only centralized is better or decentralized is better. We must have the common balance. Both are good, both are better. Only we should know how to do correspondence in a best way. So these are the advantages of decentralized correspondence, letter drafting by departmental staff or based on first-hand information. Therefore, more accurate and effective. So whenever we are doing any correspondence, whenever we are doing anything, so our later drafting by the departmental staff will be based on first hand information, because it is not going to other person, it is going to the person who is directly dealing. Suppose it is going to marketing department, it is going to sales department. So first hand information will go, and it will go in a very perfect manner. Now, the information needed for drafting is available within the departmental itself. So that is also there. All the information will be available in the department itself. So there is no need to refer the matter to other department. Because in most of the time, if we refer the matter to other department, we also lose a lot of time. And this eliminates unnecessary delay and work is speeded up. So for that purpose, this decentralization of correspondence is very, very important. Now, the departmental loyalty also enhances the moral and efficiency of officials of department. Now, suppose we are doing the decentralization of department, that also we should know that if a correspondence is decentralized, suppose the correspondence is having decentralized pattern of management, so people will feel that this correspondence is done by sales department, this correspondence is done by marketing department, it is my department, it is my duty to do the best correspondence. So this is most important thing, and for that purpose, this decentralized correspondence has more advantage. Suppose any big organization is there. When any small organization is there, there is no problem. We can go for centralized correspondence. But when the organization is very big, we should always go for decentralized correspondence. So this is the very, very important thing, and each and everybody should know the methods of external communication. Because after all the education system in any country, whatever we follow, our student, they have to deal with external communication. Internal communication, there is no problem, much problem, because they are your people, they can understand your emotions, they can understand the philosophy, vision, and mission of the company. But when we are doing the correspondence with outside, we should know that how to do the correspondence. So these are, gentlemen, these are the basic things, and these are the most important things of the correspondence. And any organization, we should always remember, when we do the external correspondence, we should remember four things: A, B, C, D. A means accuracy. Whatever correspondence we are doing, it should be very accurate. Means whatever correspondence we are doing, accuracy is more important. Then B, brevity should be there. Then C, clarity should be there. Clarity is also very, very important. And D, direction. On which direction we are going to take our correspondence. This is most important thing. No correspondence should be the directionless. We should know by this correspondence what we are going to get, by this correspondence what we are going to achieve. So this is most important thing while doing the correspondence. So there are only two things are the basic things: centralized correspondence and decentralized correspondence. Both are good, both are excellent. It is our duty as an office manager, as a principal, as a class teacher, as a head of department, that what type of correspondence we should use. So these are the very basic things, and with this we can do a very wonderful things. Now it is also having some disadvantage, because when I was talking about centralized correspondence, now decentralized correspondence is having some disadvantage, because the departmental clerk lack the specialization which is essential for drafting high quality and effective letters. Output of work is also very lower. So here departmental clerk lack the specialization. So if our correspondence is decentralized, so definitely the man who is doing the work, suppose this work is being done by sales manager. If he do in a centralized manner, he can put input in a best possible manner. So this is very important thing, and we do in this way. So definitely our output will be very high. But when correspondence is done by the departmental clerk, which lack the specialization, he is a graduate. He is not having much knowledge about marketing, not having much knowledge about sales or anything. So he cannot do the drafting of very high quality or very effective letters. So the output of work will be also very lower. So this is very important thing to maintain the height of organization, to maintain the highest dignity of organization. This is most important thing. Now the lack of exact supervision often results in draft of poor quality. If our supervision is not good, we are not able to see that what type of letters are being drafted. It have full of errors, inaccuracies. Our data will not be perfect. That time also our correspondence will be not of very good generic structure. So for that purpose, we should do our correspondence in the most effective way. Now, the letters emerging from different departments vary widely in quality and approach. When we are sending the call, we are getting the letters from different organizations. Suppose I am working in any organization and I get a letter from different organization. Sometimes they will have a very poor quality, they will have ambiguity. So it reflects the poor image of organization. Many times we will send a letter to other organization that we are going to conduct a meeting at so and so time, but we don't write where the venue of our meeting. Now our organization is having now our organization is having a very different types of structure. So for that purpose, whenever we are doing this thing, so we should tell that okay, where the venue up. Now our building, suppose our building is 10th floor and we are calling somebody, he or she will not be able to know that where is our organizational, how to do, and where this meeting is being conducted. So these are the very important things. So if you remember these things, will be very we can conduct our correspondence in a very best possible way. So I'm very thankful to organizers. I'm very thankful to IGP that giving me this precious time. I'm also very thankful to my audience for giving for their gracious presence. Any question is there, I'll be very happy to answer these questions. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So we're gonna Thank you so much, sir, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seekers surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seekers can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seekers. Once again, thank you so much, sir, for your presentation. Now, sir, it's time for our Q&A question answer session, which is one more valuable part of our regular webinars. Honorable sir, please stay with us after a short video. We will be back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP knowledge seekers, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you can. You want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have webinar certificate and online quiz completion. Dear IGP knowledge seekers, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have webinar certificate and online quiz competition. Dear Dear IGP knowledge seekers, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have webinar certificate and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seekers, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, you have webinar certificate and online quiz competition. Our first question is, sir, could you please tell me how to write drafting very effectively and simply?
Okay. This drafting plays a very vital role in any external communication system. When we are doing drafting effective manner and simply. So I told you there must be four things are very important. A, B, C, D. A means accuracy. Whenever we are making any drafting, our words should be very accurate. our grammar should be very accurate, and our the way of presentation should be very accurate and very focused. Then B, brevity. It should be very brief. We should, when we do the correspondence, it should be to the point. And C, clarity. It should be very clear and it should be very with direction. Means when we do the correspondence, we should use a very proper word with a good grammatical word. Our sentence structure should be very good and our theme should be very clear. That's why when we do the any drafting, we should try to write a subject in the top. So the reader will come to know that what is the subject of this drafting. So these four things are very important: accuracy, brevity, clarity, and direction of letter. If you follow the four things, definitely our external communication will be very perfect. Thank you, Piravali. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Our next question is, which correspondence is used more in the world, centralized or decentralized?
Thank you, Amir Aziz. Which correspondence is used more in the word which is centralized or decentralized? You see, in today's global world, mostly we use decentralized correspondence because now each and every earlier what happens, whole organization used to be totally focused on one thing. But now we have to do a lot of collaboration. We have to deal with different type of directions. So now the each and every now our organization structure has also gone very vast. So mostly we use not only we use in most of the organization I have seen globally in management field that mostly decentralized correspondence are most widely it is used because there they can focus. Suppose
ঠিক
accounts
আছে
people, finance people are there, they can focus on finance. Sales people are there, they can focus on sales.
আমি কিচ্ছু
Marketing
শুনতেছি না।
people are there, they can focus on marketing. So these are the very important thing. Mostly decentralized type of correspondence is most widely used. Thank you, Amir Aziz. Thank you. All the best.
Okay, sir. Our next question is SK Piravali. Could you please could you please tell me how to write letter drafting very effectively and simply, and what are the main things using to write the letter drafting?
Okay. Could you please tell me how to write a letter drafting very effectively and simply? What are the main things using the write a letter? So whenever you write a letter, suppose you want to write a letter about today's program and you have to write you have to submit a report of today's program. So what we have to do? We have to first we have to do the background. What is the background of today's letter? What is the content of letter? Suppose any financial transactions are there, what will the financial effect of this letter? Who is the approving authority? Suppose our learned speaker is working on any college, he or she is a teacher. So suppose they want to go to any other college, whose competent authority, who can send, these all things plays a very vital role. So I'm telling you the background, the content, the financial implications, the approving authority, and the final message of letter, whether it is approved or not. These are very important things. Now, two things are there. As Iravali has told me that what are the main things. So we have to see whether we are approving the letter or we are generating the letter. If you are generating the letter, these all things you have to take care. If you are approving the letter, letter has come to your first stage. So as an in charge, you should know that my letter will go from my place to which place, who is the approving authority. If you are the approving authority, you can approve that letter. But suppose you want that this matter has to go to my higher ups, then it has to go there. So these are very effective things of drafting a letter. Thank you. Thank you for asking this wonderful question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Our next question is Ishaya Kiangwi. Uh, Which tool is globally widely used in external communication?
Yeah, which tool is good? So you see, now mostly we use email. Now, email is a very IT tool and it is most widely used for external communication and very proper. And with this tool, but there are many other tools which suppose earlier, fax is also a very important tool of external communication because when we are doing the fax, our secrecy will be maintained, many things are there. So which tool? Email, we use telex, we use fax. These are the very important tools of the external communication globally. It depends upon the secrecy of our communication, how much secrecy it is there. So mostly these things are being used. Thank you, Isaiah. Very wonderful question. Thank you for your gracious presence. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Once again, thank you so much, Honorable Sir, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot of from you with new topics. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional goal. Honorable Sir, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you so much, sir. Take care.
Thank you, thank you. I'm very thankful to IGP for giving me this opportunity. I'm also very thankful to our learned audience, and they have spared their time. And I'm very sure that if they go through my presentation for this external communication, it will be very useful. Thank you. All the best. Keep going ahead. IGP, you have set a benchmark in global professional community. Keep going ahead.
Thank
We
you.
all are with you. Thank you. Thank you very much. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Take care. The- Dear IGP Knowledge Seekers, it's time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instructions carefully. For some technical problems, we can't continue our quiz from the website. So to join our quiz, you have to go to www.slido.com and today quiz code is 3976347. 3976347. হচ্ছে হচ্ছে কতজন কতজন স্টার্ট করব with 21 people we will start our quiz session. Our first question is an external communication system facilitates communication between on-site on-site personnel, on-site and off-site personnel. And the correct answer is option 2, on-site and off-site personnel. 90% people are correct here. In the leaderboard, the first position is Alex Xavier Alvarez, Laika Mia T, Ironico, Shamim Era Begum, Norfatim D. Alonto PhD, and the fifth position is Mary Joy El Rosa. Our second question is panel provides access to the internal external communication system. And the first option is internal system panel, mission audio panel. And the correct answer is mission audio panel. 29% people are correct here. In the leaderboard, first position is Shamimara Begum. Second position is Christina V. Del Rosario. And the third position is Kefar Rivera. And the fourth position is Kenyan G. Ishaya Gita Kere. And the fifth position is Mr. Lautim Jesnal Biraha. And the third question is which of the following device is considered an external communication system? Option 1, PA system. Option 2, Neftex receiver. And the correct answer is Neftex receiver. 52% people are correct here. In the leaderboard, first position is Shamimara Begum. Second position is Kefar Rivara. Third position is Mr. Lautrim Biraha. And the fourth position is Alex Xavier Alvarez. And the fifth position is Eveline P. Wapri. And the fourth question is external communication system receive, boot files and can store data to which data storage device? Option 1, ADS. Option 2, CDS. And the correct answer is CDS. 38% people are correct here. In the leaderboard, first position is Chaimara Begum. Second position is Kefar Rivara. Third position is Mr. Lautrim Biraha. Fourth position is Christina Vidal Rosario. Fifth position is Jima D. G. Binil- Binilada. And the fifth question is idiot communication means that an external system of communication is used. Option 1, true. Option 2, false. And the correct answer is true. 77% people are correct here. In the leaderboard, first position is Shayamara Begum, second position is Kefar Rivara, third position is Mr. Lotram Biraha, Fourth position is Cristina V. Del Rosario. Fifth position is Mark Dominic B. De La Cruz. And the sixth question is this system communicates with the external environment. Option 1 muscular, option 2 integumentary. And the correct answer is option 2 integumentary. 95% people are correct here. In the leaderboard, first position is Shayamara Begum, second position is Kafer Rivara, third position is Mr. Lautam Biraha, fourth position is Cristina V. Del Rosario, fifth position is Mark Dominic V. De La Cruz. And the seventh question is which OSB tasks communicates with external system? Option 1 log out bond request, option 2 log request. And the correct answer is log out bond request. 86% people are correct here. In the leaderboard, first position is Shayamara Begum, second position is Kefar Rivara, third position is Mr. Lotrim Biraha, fourth position is Cristina Dival Rosario, fifth position is Master Mark Dominic B. De La Cruz. And the eighth question is the external ID confirms communication with which system? Option 1 MWM, option 2 WMIS. And the correct answer is MWM. 18% people are correct here. In the leaderboard, Shaimara Begum in the first position, second position is Kafer Rivara, third position is Mr. Lotrim Biraha, fourth position is Cristina Vidal Rosario, fifth position is Mark Dominic B. De La Cruz. And the ninth question is which system does not require an external communication device? Option 1 aided, option 2 unaided. And the correct answer is option 2 unaided. 82% people are correct here. In the leaderboard, Shamim Ara Begum in the first position, second position is Kefar Rivara, third position is Mr. Lotrim Biraha, fourth position is Cristina Vidal Rosario, fifth position is Laika Mia T. Ironica Nico. And the last question is the body's communication system responding to internal and external stimuli. Option 1 integumentary system, option 2 nervous system. And the correct answer is nervous system. 50% people are correct here. In the leaderboard, the first position is Shamimara Begum, second position is Kefar Rivara, third position is Cristina Vidal Rosario, fourth position is Mr. Lotrim Biraha, fifth position is Evidian P. Wapari. Congratulations, Shamimara Begum. Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winners top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes to finalize the result and after that we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our website and official Facebook page Institute of Global Professionals. Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winners top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes to finalize the result and after that we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our website and official Facebook page Institute of Global Professionals. At, at the end of our session We can say properly feed your skill. Never stop learning because life never stop teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to a happy life, live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the end live button, one again wants to thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as always. See you in the next session. Thank you.